Hello, everyone. This is Caren Glasser, and I'm here with my buddy.
Joie Gharrity. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Joey. Good to see you.
Good to
We're
see you.
here with Women Inspiring Women Rise Together. And today our question is, how does your business rhythm impact your personal life? So, Joey, what does that actually mean? What is a business rhythm? I don't even know what that means.
Well, it was just interesting because Caren and I, we were talking last week, rolling out on the other side of her recent show with the Captain Sandy Yon, and we were talking about our rhythms. And so a business rhythm is really something that you identify early on, and then you organically build your entire company around it. It will help you. So you, like, for instance, I refer to myself as a green horse. So I walk fast, I talk fast, I eat fast. Everything I do has to be like going 1,000 miles a minute. Like I love to go, 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 go.
Right.
Well, I've had to develop my entire company around that rhythm, not necessarily around my clients, because not everyone wants to move as fast as me, right?
Right.
So,
you and I
Karen,
have
what would
talked
you say
about
your
that.
rhythm is?
Yeah, and
totally.
we've talked about that because my rhythm is maybe even faster than yours, I think. You're always laughing at me saying, well, wait, you've already got the stuff up. So how does it impact our personal life then? I mean, so let's use as an example, you go, go, go. This is how your business is. How does that relate and translate in terms of what you're doing in your personal life?
Well, I think something that I'm always grappling with, or what I'm working on right now, is finding balance, because it rolls over my personal life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to constantly be moving all the time and always be in forward motion and moving at like a freight train. And
Right.
so what I've had to do is I've had to find ways for my personal life to be able to slow down enough in order to be at peace with others in the room. And so that's where yoga and meditation has been my key components for me.
To basically slow you down. Our viewers, if you have a comment about how your business rhythm is impacting your personal life, go ahead and put it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. So continuing the conversation, I know for me as well, I probably should be doing yoga or meditation. But every time I think about it, I think, oh my gosh, it's just way too slow. I could not possibly slow down enough to do yoga.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the whole thing. You have to find what's right for you, right? But meditation yoga has, because what it does is it forces me to stay on the mat long enough to be in the moment and just to be, and that translates into my business, where I allow myself just to be in my business and not moving 1,000,000 miles an hour. Because what are we doing after a while, Caren, when we're moving so fast? Like, you and I were talking about this. What is this really about at the end of the day for you and I? We love to get over finish lines.
Right.
The huge component for Caren and I, that's why we're very close, is when we met, we got along very well, very quickly, right? Because we're like two little mirrors. And I know Lisa's just talking about Mirror Love. And
I just put it up. Yep.
we need a balance for sure, right? Mirror Love has been a game changer for me, as well as Lisa Lamont has taught us the technique of Mirror Love. And anyone that does not know about this yet, please reach out to Lisa Lamont and learn from her. But it's about finish line. So let's talk about that, because that was what really came up for us when the show with Captain Sandy Yon, when we were on the other side of it, right?
Right.
Is that we crossed a finish line. How is that impacting the way we're showing up, both in our personal and our business life? Because that's part of our business rhythm.
It is. And I think, I mean, it was rush, right? Go, go, go. And yet I think, for me personally, it sort of feeds me. It is sort of like the fuel that feeds me as I do what I do, is to go, go, go. I don't know how you feel about that, but it literally is the fuel. It's like the gasoline, pouring gasoline on the fire, and I just go, go, go. And how about you?
Well, the constant need to get over finish lines is something that I've really had to work on over the last couple of years with my business itself, because everyone has their own business rhythm. Right. And so I've had to learn how to, at times, let someone else let them have their own rhythm, and maybe we're not going to get over the finish line as quickly as I would like for us to.
Did you just see? I went,
I know, right?
I literally have an anxiety attack thinking I'm not going to pass the finish line. And I'm just throwing up comments as we're chatting. One of the things that I'm starting to do, you talked about balance and you talked about finding balance. And let's see, we got self-employed entrepreneur. It is hard not to mesh the two. As Caren knows, it's hard not, yeah, it is. It's hard not to stop. But one of the things that I'm starting to do is that I used to literally have my phone with me all night long, no matter what I was doing, and an email would come in and boom, I would respond to the email. Yes. I am working really hard to allow the emails to come in without me responding until the next day. That's my little itty bitty step of trying to slow myself down, even though ultimately answering those emails are going to get me past the finish line quicker.
Okay, so that's a perfect example, Caren. Thank you so much for sharing that, because I'm the same way. I believe it's part of how we're organically built. Mm-hmm. And also with my background in Hollywood, I was trained to immediately respond right away. And if I didn't, there would be repercussions on the other end.
Right, right.
So as an entrepreneur, I think we bring a lot of the old corporate stuff into our business rhythm today that's actually doesn't serve us anymore.
Right.
Doesn't serve us. So so here's what I've done too. At 10 o'clock at night, which is huge for me, I literally put the phone away. Because I was like you, I was sleeping with my phone. No worries. My boss is looking for me.
I still am kind of sleeping with my phone. Don't tell my husband though, okay? Because he thinks I only sleep with him. I actually sleep with my phone.
He doesn't appreciate it. Right. Right.
So April says, I do the same thing as work. As soon as an email comes in, I feel compelled to read and reply instantly so as to get it out of the queue. So one of the things that I have been told is to identify during your day, if we're just going to talk about email right now, identify during the day the times that you will actually follow up on emails. Like you identify in the morning, I do emails between 9 and 10, and then I do it again between 3 and 4. And you literally let people know that I'm going to answer emails between this time and this time, and that time and that time, so that you manage the expectation. For me, it's always been about managing expectations. People now expect me to respond on the dime, right?
I do. Mm-hmm.
And that is, yeah,
it's true. Like I think for us as green horses, this whole chunking time of when we're going to exactly respond to emails, I don't know if it works. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's the right fit for us, because we want to be moving so quickly. So here's a little white secret. I was talking to someone the other day that told me that they literally save their emails, and because they're responding so quickly and they're doing it late at night like I used to do, so that they don't go out till the next day, because they don't want people to think that they're up at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So you and I, we're in a good, we're all there's a lot of us in the same boat. Right. But I think what's the real question behind all this is, why do we feel so compelled to get back to someone, right, very quickly? And I think that is learned behavior. I do. I think that for me, listen, studios are corporations. They're just one big fat corporation. Right. I think we're trained very young to be responsive when you're in service components. And now that we're of service, I feel like I can turn things off differently, but then I use my business rhythm, the freight train, because that's how I'm built. I'm born this way, right? And I use it in other ways so that I can be in my natural rhythm all the time.
So I think the message for everyone that's tuning in today, and if you're here on replay, we would love to hear what you have to say. Put your comments down there below. Is that we have to, within ourselves, figure out what that business rhythm is, and then take a look at what we're doing in our personal lives to see how we might shift it. That balance word is an interesting word. I'm not sure that we're ever going to do balance. There's my dog. Actually, he's very happy with me right now. Balance to me is both my work and my personal life are kind of merged together. That's my balance, because I do love my work. And I know that you love your work too, right, Joy? I mean, it is part of who you are. So it's finding that quote unquote balance, which I'm not sure what that means exactly. But for all of our viewers, find that business rhythm. Are you speedy? Are you slow? Are you not even on like the blip of the radar? So figure out what your business rhythm is and how it is impacting your personal life. Any last thoughts, Joey, that we can share?
Well, yeah, there's techniques and tools out there that will help you to balance out there. So for the speedies like you and I, it is very common. I read a lot of articles on this, etc. And there's very common where they suggest over and over again yoga and meditation because it forces us to be able to sit, even though that is not organic for us. It forces us to be able to sit in it, which has helped me tremendously in my business. Because when I have clients that don't want to go a million miles an hour, I'm okay with it now. I'm like, listen, you don't want to get over the finish line for 6 months? I'm okay with it. But before, Caren, it would have been very difficult for me. Yeah, very difficult. I would have taken it personally that they didn't want to get over the finish line at the same time as me. And now I'm able to be more open-hearted about it. And I'm very mindful. And I'm just like, hey, I know your rhythm. This is mine. It's all cool.
I love that. I totally love that. Sunshine Sue Wood says, combining work and life is the reason we are entrepreneurs. Hear, hear. Yeah. Exactly. And April is chiming in exactly what Robert said. I had put his post up there as well. We're delighted that you're here with us. We know that you have a choice as to how you spend your time, and we want to thank you because you're here with us today. So look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. We do these Women Inspiring Women Rise Together every couple of weeks, every 2 weeks on Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. We hope that you will join us next time and go and share this. Share this with the people in your life to see how maybe their business rhythm is impacting their personal life. We'll see you next time on our next Women Inspiring Women. Goodbye, everyone.